Nothing's as good as hearing Musk's opinions on different topics right from his own mouth. It debunks all the hearsay myths that naturally arise to entice people just for fun. However, this would be an opportunity to hear from Elon Musk as he was being interviewed by John Micklethwait on Bloomberg at the Qatar Economic Forum. Catch the clear opinions of Musk as he answers questions on Twitter, job cuts, recession, politics, and many other interesting topics. In a virtual interview with Bloomberg, Elon Musk talked about topics around what he is recently doing that have sparked up curiosity by millions. Here are the topics that the Tesla and SpaceX billionaire discussed. As we know, Elon Musk is in the process of buying the popular social media site Twitter for $44 billion. The deal is allegedly bent not to materialize as some investors speculate. When Musk was asked about the same, he was careful with his response, saying that he had a limit to what he was supposed to say, such that would not generate incremental lawsuits. This was from a past lawsuit experience which he had for tweeting that he was going to buy Tesla. As such, he did not make it clear whether that would not materialize. Still, there was some hints that he made to some unresolved matters. According to the Tesla CEO, there was a few unresolved matters, some of which he mentioned. One, he talked about the less than 5% spam users on Twitter. As it is, Twitter claimed that there are less than 5% spam users in the app, but the users seem to experience more spam accounts than accounted for. On this, Musk explained that the matter is still awaiting resolution as it is yet to be settled, though it is a very serious issue. Next, he talked about the debt portion to come around and about the shareholders to vote in favor of the deal. This will be crucial as it would determine whether Musk will finally secure Twitter. Micklethwait asked the Tesla CEO about his stand on the economy in regards to his buying of Twitter. As it is, the world economy is a mess, and Joe Biden confirmed this when he stated that a recession in America is inevitable. In response to John Micklethwait, Musk talked about the high possibility of having a recession, saying that it appears more likely than not. However, he seemed undaunted by it. On the same note, Musk was curious about the possibility of Twitter affecting his EV business in China. As of now, a third of Tesla's shares are going forward because of China, making it one of the prime areas where the EV company is thriving. On the other hand, Twitter promotes the free speech of ideas, which historically, China has not been so enthusiastic about. Therefore, he is likely to get in trouble with the Chinese. To answer that, Musk made it clear that China doesn't use Twitter as a social media platform. The country has its own approved social media platforms in which communications are regulated by a central body. Therefore, free speech will be a non-issue as far as China is concerned. Elon Musk explains that he plans to make Twitter as interesting as possible even in over half the world. To do this, he explained, Twitter will incorporate the free speech idea to ensure that everybody gets a room of expressing themselves. To this extent, the users will have to express themselves within the bounds of their respective legislative laws. On the other hand, users will have the privilege of selecting what they prefer to see or hear on the site. For instance, some will want to see and hear everything so much a setting would be provided. Also, the masses who would prefer to mute some offensive comments will be able to mute that using a setting. The goal here is to ensure that everyone is on board, very comfortable, and not harassed at all. In addition, he intends to make the platform informative, entertaining, and funny. Speaking of which, his response sounded like he was planning to be the new CEO of Twitter. He was asked if he would continue being the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX. It would be more demanding to lead three big companies. However, Musk seemed pleased by the idea and said he would drive the product as he does with Tesla and SpaceX. Nevertheless, the SpaceX CEO recognized that it didn't matter whether he is a CEO or not, than it is for him to drive the product in the right direction. The interview shifted to his EV manufacturing company, Tesla, which is renowned for revolutionizing the automobile industry. So, the most obvious question here was where Musk saw the most competition coming from. The question came as a result of some forecasts that Volkswagen would be bigger than Tesla in the manufacture of EVs. To this, Musk responded that he did not see it that way. Contrarily, Musk mentioned that the most likely competitors are Chinese. They are generally advanced in technology and the manufacture of almost anything, not to mention they are hardworking and smart. According to Musk, there is a massive wave of Chinese products around the world. As for competition, Tesla doesn't view things in terms of its rank in the automobile industry. Instead, they focus on how to get the raw materials and scale up production for the already high demand for Tesla EVs. In addition, Tesla gives much attention to how to build factories faster and looks for ways of manufacturing more lithium-ion batteries. On the same note, Musk talked about how Tesla plans to lay off some workers. Apart from being one of the best manufacturers of EVs, Tesla is popularly known for laying off employees. So, what are the criteria? Musk mentioned that the company plans to reduce the salaried employees by 10%. According to him, it is cheaper to hire hourly employees over salaried ones. However, in the future, there might be more headcount in a bid to increase the hourly workforce by 2/3 and decrease the salaried by 1/3. On matters politics, it was observed that Musk will likely support Florida Governor Ron DeSantis if he would run for president. He was asked if he could also consider Trump, but he responded that he has not yet decided who he would support, although he said he was leaning towards DeSantis. If you've been following Tesla and crypto, you may realize that Tesla bought some Dogecoin for the company. It is contrary to what is expected, as Dogecoin has seen quite a constant declining trend. Musk addressed this issue and clarified that he bought Dogecoin as a response to friends who had requested him to support it. As for Bitcoin, Tesla cut any payments with Bitcoin. Following their core values towards a green planet, the EV manufacturing company stopped all the Bitcoin payments. This is because Bitcoin mining requires a lot of computing power that is powered by burning fossil fuel, which is directly against what the EV company upholds. Switching to the Tesla humanoid, Musk revealed that there was an interesting prototype that was being worked on by a team of experts. They are planning to release it by September on the Tesla AI date. He mentioned that the humanoid will come with a few other exciting things. To this end, Tesla plans to be recognized not only as one of the best EV manufacturing companies, but also as a leading AI company. Finally, Elon Musk was allowed to explain his stand on AI. The discussion sparked up as a result of the Google drama on AI machinery, in which one of its engineers said that they were closer to human thought and had some personality. In response, Musk highlighted that AI should be a concern. These bots have helped in many ways to automate work that would take hours on end to complete. However, they have helped in undertaking jobs that would have otherwise been risky, done by humans. However, if AI falls into dangerous hands, it would put all humanity in harm's way. No one knows the extent to which AI has reached. Several cutting-edge technologies could be used against humanity, and that, according to Musk, is the worst thing that could happen. Musk explained there should be an agency tasked to oversee AI for the public good. In the same way, there's a central body that governs the use of nukes, so there should be a central body that oversees AI. This body, he said, should learn how AI works before formulating policies that guide the manufacture of any AI. What do you think about Musk's opinions on each area? Let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Ensure to activate the notification so that you know when a new video pops in. Thanks for watching.